The story I just read to you was one of Finnish origin. This particular book of fairy tales has many Dutch fairy tales. It has fairy tales from Mother Goose, from the Brothers Grimm, as well as Hans Christian Andersen. This one that I just read to you about the wonderful affairs, as they're called, dealt with the son of an emperor being sent out to come back with three wonderful affairs, as they're called, that he was supposed to find. So he sets out on this trip, um, finds a cottage near the ocean at night. A man comes in, an old man with a baton, and he steals it from the man. This particular baton would do whatever he asked him to do. In this case, he asked it for food and drink and to clean up the plate, the dishes, and the glasses after he was done. And it's done by the baton. Then he runs. The son of the emperor runs into another old man who has a sword, and the sword will cut off people's heads that will harm them. He runs. Well, he uses that sword, which he had exchanged for the baton with the second old man, to have him kill the old man. So he has both the baton and the sword. The next day, he runs into another man who has a flute, a magic flute, and this magic flute will also follow whatever orders he gives him. So he exchanges the flute for the baton, and then orders the man decapitated by the sword. And so now he has all three, and he goes back and impresses his father, and they live happily ever after. It's kind of a lugubre fairy tale, but then again, many of the Nordic fairy tales were pretty nasty. As a kid, as I was reading these stories, oftentimes at night into the dark until I couldn't see the letters anymore, they gave me lots of nightmares. Anyway, I hope this was something that you enjoyed listening to. I imagine you don't hear a lot of Dutch people speaking their language. I have been here 50 years, so I still speak Dutch. I do go back to the Netherlands fairly often. And Dutch is not German. Deutsch is the German word for German. Dutch is the English word for the language spoken in the Netherlands or Holland. It means the same. Anyway, I hope this was worth your while. Thank you.